Shout out to all my broke people. I cried when I seen Kodak Black throw that $100,000 off that boat too. I'm here for you. Anyway, that new movie, Infinite. I seen the trailer. I seen the movie. From the trailer, I could tell it had an interesting story to it, and it was. So I'm not going to spoil anything. So there's some certain people when they get reincarnated, they can remember their past lives. They don't really explain, or they, oh, what's going on in Indonesia? They don't really explain whether there's other people that are being reincarnated, but just can't remember. They don't let you know that. But there's about 500 people that are reincarnated and remember all of their past lives. They split it into two groups. One that wants to basically make the world as best as they can, and the other that want to destroy the world. Now, when I first seen that, when I turned it on and they explained it right at the very beginning, when they first say that, I'm like, we got another cliche type of movie. No, it's an action movie. It's action all throughout, and they eventually explain why these certain people want. Well, they already said it in the very beginning, but they explain in further detail why they want to destroy the world, and it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So once they give the explanation, I'm like, okay, this is good. Now it's got Mark Wahlberg in it. Mark Wahlberg is good, but then the person who steals the show is the antagonist, Chiwetel Ejiofor, I think his name is. And the he's just a phenomenal actor. He's just phenomenal. He played in 12 Years a Slave. He was also in a movie I just watched called, what was it called? It's about these people that are immortal. What's it called? I think it's these people that are immortal. They I can't remember what it. Man, I just saw it, but it's about these people that are immortal. Anyway, he plays Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange, and you seen from that just that movie, he was good. This guy is good. I mean, this guy is good. So anyway, he's the antagonist. You figure out why the people want to destroy the planet, and also you already know why the other people want to just make it better. At first, when I seen that, when I heard about them being reincarnated, I'm like, okay, how are they going to use this gift to enhance the planet? And they explain it, because when I first thought about it, I was like, okay, so you lived a couple times. What's the big deal? Well, when they can recall their past lives, that means they regain all the talents from their past lives, and they can use that for the current life. So they had technology that other people didn't have, like that you wouldn't, that the world doesn't have. They had technology like that because they had some smart people in their past lives, so they already had that when they became a genius in the next life. So they're basically all like pretty much geniuses. Not all of them like super smart, but they're pretty much geniuses at. Okay, genius doesn't necessarily mean you're super smart. Genius could be you're gifted at certain things. They're all pretty much gifted at a lot of things. And then some of them were geniuses. So that's why you got some technology that you wouldn't see in the real world. You know what I mean? Now, I will say one thing that I didn't like about it is they revealed that Mark Wahlberg, I'm not going to spoil a lot. Mark Wahlberg's supposed to have some abilities. I'm not spoiling anything, but Mark Wahlberg's supposed to have some type of abilities. And they show it, but they don't give clear detail about how it works, what it does, and what it is. So React to Chainsaw Man anime trailer. I should do that, but that would be on the anime channel. Okay, so they got the Frankly Devil Fruit. The Frankly, I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean Brook Devil Fruit. But anyway, what was I getting? Oh, so they didn't explain in full detail how the powers work. So he didn't use it much. So it didn't make a huge difference, but you wasn't really sure about how it worked and what was going on. So it felt kind of strange. But that's the only gripe I had with the movie. It's action packed all through. If you're an action junkie, this is a great one. It's action packed from very beginning to the end. And the final battle, oh my God, it was amazing. And they had like in the final battle, they had like different areas that they fall in. Well, it's really just two, but one of them you wouldn't expect. You don't see it often in movies. I don't want to spoil it, but they get into a fight in this one area. It's crazy. It's crazy good. So Mark Wahlberg, good in the movie. Chiwetel, excellent in the movie. Excellent. He steals the show. He steals the show. Great concept. Great execution to the movie. And it's fun. It's a couple funny scenes as well inside the movie, but it's mostly really fun and action-packed. It gets your adrenaline rushing. But I'm not going to go into a whole super detailed review. I just want to give a decent review from a what's it called, a casual viewer standpoint, without giving away a lot of details. So that way, when you watch it, you're not spoiled. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good movie, and I would recommend anybody that likes action movies to check this one out. But like I said, Chiwetel, the guy, 12 Years a Slave, awesome actor. He's the one that steals the show. Okay, so they got, okay, does Marky Mark beat up a blind guy in this? No, not that I know of. Whoa, you talking about him in real life? That's what I didn't catch that until just now. You talk about what he did in real life. He beat this guy up, and he said that he knocked the guy's eye out or something like that. The dude wasn't blind. I think he was partially blind. You know, but yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. You crazy, Black Doom. But yeah, great movie. Check it out. One of Marky Mark's good ones. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Peace.